Hi y'all, it's Kate from For the Love of Fancy. I get so many questions from you guys on how I do my hair, these kind of messy beachy waves. And I've been trying to do it on Snapchat and everything for you guys, but I wanted to get a video set just so it's all in one place for you, and I'll show every product that I use and all of that. I would normally be doing this in my bathroom, obviously, but the lighting is not great in there, so we're filming it in my office. And if you guys want to see how I get these everyday beachy waves, just keep watching. So this is a blow dry spray that I spray on my damp hair before blow drying it, and it's a really good heat protectant and protects against humidity as well. This is a dry thickening spray that I spray through my dry hair. I have really naturally thick hair, but this helps to add a little bit of texture and grit for the curl to hold on to. I spray it throughout my whole head of hair, and then I brush it through evenly before starting with the curling iron. Like I said, I do have a bunch of hair, so I start by sectioning it off into several different sections. The bottom section I don't worry about too much. You'll see that I just curl the few front pieces, and the back pieces I leave as they are. Ever since I cut my hair, I have moved down a size in the curling iron that I use. This is a 3/4 inch barrel, and it works better with the length of hair I have right now. So I start by quickly running the curling iron over the piece of hair just to smooth it out a little bit, and then I take the piece of hair and make sure I wrap it flat around the curling iron, away from my face, leaving about 1 inch on the ends out. When I release the curl, I do tug on it just a little bit at the end to kind of loosen it and make sure it's not too ringlet-like. I take random size sections of hair, normally no bigger than 1.5 inches. Some are smaller, some are bigger. I just feel like that helps create the really piecey textured look. Since I have so much hair and I pretty much do the same thing on all the layers, I did go ahead and speed these parts up. If you're interested in seeing the final look, then you can skip ahead towards the end, and that's also where I talk about all the products I use. When I get ready to let down the next section of hair, I do lightly run my fingers through the parts that I've already curled just to kind of loosen the waves up just a little bit. And you'll notice once I have the hair wrapped around the curling iron, I do point it completely downwards and I wiggle it back and forth a little just to evenly distribute the heat. top layers of my hair on both sides, I do hold the curls a little bit longer around the iron, probably closer to 6 to 8 seconds instead of like 4 or 5 seconds, just because I like the top part to look a little bit more curled. After I've curled the final pieces, I do run my hands through it lightly just to kind of brush the waves out a little bit. And then I let it sit for about 30 seconds before starting with products. I start by spraying this dry wax spray throughout my whole head of hair and brushing my fingers through it lightly. I never use a brush, I always just use my fingers, and there's really no rhyme or reason to how I do this. I just spray it and go. I then follow up with this dry texture spray, and I use the same technique as the dry wax spray. I just spray it through everywhere and use my fingers, just making sure that all the hair is coated with some of the spray. For a little bit of extra volume and lift, I do spray a bit more of the thickening spray. I even sometimes flip my head completely over and finish it off with that just to add a little bit more lift to it. And I know it's several products and it may seem like a lot, but the key to this hairstyle is a lot of texture and a lot of grit, so it's really important just to give something for those curls to hold on to. I then take this texturizing taffy. It's a really sticky paste, and I mix it in my hands and I make sure that I have it on my fingertips before running them through my hair. I also focus a lot on the ends because the ends are straight. I like them to really be piecey and kind of textured, so I put a lot of it on the ends. This is the final look. It's a really simple hairstyle. It takes about 15 minutes depending on how thick your hair is. I hope this was helpful to you guys, and thanks for watching.